Alright guys, I'm going to share with you. Okay, now that you guys have seen what comes in your kit, I want to show you how to pack your kit. Now it's very important to always make sure to have all the supplies that you need readily available. Like I said, some of the times we're going to just tell you all you need is your styrofoam head, all you need are your cotton rounds, all you need are your eyebrow kit. Those are the things that you want to bring for class for that particular day or week. Other than that, everything else stays home. Sometimes you'll go do hair makeup for a hair show, let's say for Houston Fashion Week. So you'll take your kit and pack it accordingly to whatever you need. Maybe you're doing hair, so you'll take the big bag, your aesthetics bag, and you'll use the bag to pack all your supplies instead of using it to pack your aesthetic supplies. It depends, it's very flexible. But we want to make sure to show you how to pack your kit so that way you're successful throughout the school year. Alright, let's start with some of the things that obviously are not going to fit in your actual bag. Your styrofoam head, let's start with that. With the styrofoam head, all you need to do is make sure you put your name on it, and whenever I ask for it, bring the styrofoam head. Other than that, the styrofoam head stays home. The next things that you're going to have are going to be your appointment book. Your appointment book you're going to want to have in your backpack at all times, so that way when you have a client that wants to book an appointment, you take your appointment out, it has your name on it, and you're able to open up to the salon day that we have and then book the appointment there. So this one should always be with you. Okay. Your makeup toolkit, okay, your tool belt. This one, we don't always use it in class. You might use it at an event, you might not use it until you get out into the salon world. So this is definitely something that you will not be necessarily using a lot as far as class time goes, but you definitely will be using. So this, you do not have to lug around often. You just come and bring it whenever you need it for an event. Your look, your two different looks that you have here is your 50 pack of face charts. A lot of times during class, I'll give you the charts so that way you don't have to waste yours. There's different kinds of faces that we use. This predominantly should be used to play with and practice different techniques at home. By the time you're done with your freshman year, all of this should pretty much be used up. That is how frequently you should be practicing different various techniques at home. A lot of times we have friendly competitions, so a lot of times I'll say assign a particular kind of look or technique, and then you have your sheets and you bring the actual just one cut up sheet with your design on it. You bring that to class to turn in. Okay, so this definitely will stay home. You do not have to bring that and carry that around. The next three disposable items that we have are your face wipes, your cotton rounds, and your medical tape. Disposables are things that you use one time and you throw them away. They're not reusable, okay? So your aesthetics wipes obviously is a big package. For the most part, I'll provide for you for these two items, so that way you don't have to carry them around. And then your medical tape, you do have 24 rolls in here, so I will not be providing for you these supplies in class. You have to bring your own. You don't obviously need 24 rolls at one time. You don't need your cotton rounds or your face wipes all at once. So what I would recommend you do in your kit here, okay, that has all of your supplies in here, I would recommend that you get a Ziploc bag. Now Ziploc bags are in your classroom supply list that you need to bring. So what I would do, well, we do use them a lot, okay, so what I would do is I would put in my Ziploc baggie a roll of my tape, maybe 2 rolls, a little bundle of cotton rounds, a little bundle of face wipes, and also too, these I will be providing for you, but they're your face masks, so that way you don't breathe on your client whenever you're doing a facial or lashes or things of the sort. You squeeze all the air out, and once you're ready to go, then this little package here can be neatly put into your kit. So you can buy a little baggie, like Ziploc bags, or a nicer little bag. I would not do a bag that is fabric because it's very hard to keep that clean over time. When my Ziploc bags get gross, then I just switch them out, and it's cheaper that way. And then it's see-through, so I can see when I'm running out, I just refill. Okay, so that is how we do that. I'm going to lay my bag down, which is an easy way for me to do. On the top, I have my my bowl and my applicator tips. Okay, then I have my timer, and that sits at the top. It's pretty tall, so I do have extra room. When I am packing my bag, I like to, just me personal preference, lay it down sideways. I have my drape and I have my headband. And then I have all of my things that I stack up, and as it's laying down, you can do it standing up, but I feel like laying down you can just stack it up and it goes easier. Again, you can put these things in a one Ziploc baggie. If you empty them all out, not a problem. These bags are difficult to keep up with. I just, for now, just keep them here. I do have my brush. Like I said, I did keep it in my little original container. This can also go in a Ziploc bag, except for we do know that the bristles do get squished after a while if you don't set it in here correctly. My lash kit, I'm going to keep it as is. I want to make sure that my lashes are protected. If not, they do go flat and they do lose their nice curves. So I will keep that in my starter kit container. My 2 makeup palettes, obviously, they do pretty well on their own. In my small storage kit, okay, in here I have, from my eyebrow kit, I have my dual brush, which has a spoolie and a chiseled brush. And then here I have my grooming pencil. It's a wax grooming pencil. So I put those in there. I have my chiseled brush for my brows there. I've got my spatula. I've got my, it's a 10-piece, but one of them doesn't fit because it's too long, so I have my face painting brushes here. I've got my blackhead extractor, and then I have my pointed tweezers for my lashes and my razors. So this is what I like to put in my little storage bin. Again, this is a small one. And the nail kit, it does come with a bigger bin. Okay, so, but that's the one that I have there. I do have my remover. In my pouch, I do have the following items. I have my cleansing mat for my makeup brushes. I've got my jade roller. I've got my palette. I've got my makeup, my facial brush. I've got my 3 silicone brushes. I've got my long face painting brush, my 2 oval and flared out fan mask brushes, and I've got my big mask brush. So these are the miscellaneous things that are too big and too bulky to fit into my storage bin, but well enough, it did fit in my little makeup bag. So just as long as you keep everything nice, neat, and organized, more does fit in this little makeup bag. So you can put more in it. Just be careful that it doesn't rip at the top, okay? Then, of course, I've got my facial kit here, and then I have my eyebrow kit, okay? So these 2 things, want to always make sure to keep it clean, nice and clean. These items, these bottles, my 7-piece travel set that we're going to fill with hand sanitizer, EPA, cleanser, toner, moisturizer, mask, etc. You want to make sure that you keep this in this baggie, because if it spills out, it'll spill out into this bag first and then into the rest of your bag. So it also helps keep it organized, nice and neat. You can get rid of the paper, but it does keep it nice and organized. And then I have my practice face here. So I'm going to go ahead and restock my bag. Now again, like I said, if I lay it down, I'm able to keep everything in order. It's a lot easier for me to just put everything together when it's sideways opposed to standing up, because then it kind of just stacks really nice, stacks real well. Now, I do put my brushes with the bristle upward, because if I, let's say that I do this, right? And I'm going to put my container like this, upright. Well, if I put it upside down with my bristles down, I'm going to smush my bristles, and so they're going to get distorted. So then I'm going to stack up my palettes. I'm going to come and get my disposables. Put my disposables here. I'm going to find my little nooks and crannies where all my brushes and things can go. It fit better the first time around. This doesn't go here. There we go. Okay, and then my headband. And then at the top, I can just put across these two items. I can put my timer, and then my disposable bag can fit towards the top, like so. I can take my bag and zip it closed, and then stand up, and we are good to go. It's not too heavy, but it's pretty good. It fits everything. So again, the things that you don't need, just refill them as you go. Keep them out of the way. Keep everything nice, neat, clean, and organized. Keep your appointment book and your backpack so that way when you do need it, you have it available to book your supplies. And of course, your styrofoam head does not get called to class until it is time to use it. Don't forget to label everything, not just with permanent marker or with tape to designate the things are yours and to easily spot them, but make sure to etch everything, scratch everything onto your supplies because everybody has the same things. All right, hopefully this is an enjoyable kit for you. There's a lot of great lessons that we're going to be going over and introducing and showing you guys with all these items. They will definitely last you for 4 years, except for the disposables. You'll have to refill as you go, but hopefully you guys enjoy the kit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you soon.